cruising on 2020, VVS Clippity, determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice.
Somewhere. I thought it's in our messenger.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This will be taken short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go to your what do you think?
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second and 11 now. Jackson, and his throw here's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it'll bring up third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They go play action now. Jackson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. Myers' kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 1st downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Where's that? What's that?
They'll run on 1st down. Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Moore. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st down, it's Moore. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Moore. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Not make a try.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. And that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And caught by Henry. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Here's more on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 18. Red, up. Bravo. 56 to Mike.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Moore trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha. 56, Mike, 56. Push him back. 56.
Throwing on 2nd down. Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson.
He'll get this one complete to Davis. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Derrick Henry all alone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Derrick Henry. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Moore. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Play action. It's Trubisky. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique, and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Watch the whip.
They go play action with Jackson. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
He's checking. Crash.
They run the counter. Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
You don't need a cup of milk.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Wahoo!
Now it's Trubisky. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and that'll make it 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go play action. Trubisky. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Play action. Now Trubisky. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the punt, they have a long way to go if they want to tie this football game.
And when you say a long way to go, you mean the full 99 yards backed up almost as far as you can be. And they also have to be aware that the defense is going to come after them. A lot of defense will blitz and attack in this situation, hoping to cause a little bit of havoc. 13
yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Lock in. Hey, Haywood.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
180!
On second down, it's Moore. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
What are you doing?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Smith here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Davis. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. This one caught by Davis. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Myers' kick is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a two-score game, his third field goal of the game, able to knock it through. Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you? There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need points. Big time. Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky, complete. Smith has it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Trubisky. He'll get this one to Patrick. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Trubisky to throw. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires. We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. On second and goal, Trubisky, and he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he is all the way up past the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here. Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard. Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch. So for the Buccaneers, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I want you to just go over a few plays with me. Can you hear me? I said I want you to go over a few plays with me. You are sorry. You got a whole bunch of garbage. You caught it in my end zone. In my end zone, you caught a one, and you caught it. And you caught mine, bro. Mine's is too. You didn't know that. And you caught a one, you caught. So, and you can look at it like that. You caught a one-hand hit, and I was in front of the ball. Then I baited you. If you go on my YouTube right now, I'm still on. I got the play up right here. I baited you the whole game because I knew you was gonna do this, nigga. If you go in there right now, I had you in cover 2. I was playing the corner. You didn't even know if you threw an outright. My corner is an 89 overall. I'm in front of you. I didn't pick the ball. They let me pick it. It went straight through me to your hands. Like, the game is like garbage, bro. Like, I know this ain't real football. Like, all you gotta do is come and watch it. I'm rewinding it right now. I'm at corner, baited you the whole time. You threw it straight to me, out route. I'm in front of it. Got my... It wasn't that. And then look at your run you got. You got an animated run to the house. Like, you wasn't doing nothing offensively. You kicked 2 field goals. Like, you got all the way. If you watch what I was doing, I was in 4-3. You couldn't do nothing with my 3-4 at all. I went to 4-3, got you all the way down there, went back to 3-4. You had to kick a field goal. I get down, kick a field goal. Then they let, what you call it, it was 3rd and 7. Super slow through the hole. You bust up and could nobody catch him. I got 96 speed niggas. No, I'm talking about the play developed super slow. That's called video game animation. Okay, I'm just saying. I know what play it is. The reason why it does. When you were running up the middle, it was slow. I couldn't control it. They were allowing you to get straight up the middle. You didn't know that about the game, dog? Let's just do this. All you gotta do is go on my YouTube. Go on my YouTube right now. We'll watch it. You can't do both? Like, you can't watch it on your TV and talk on your phone? No, dog. I didn't make it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm telling you, Sean. I didn't make the play. Hold on. No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The pick, I didn't make the play. It went through me. It went straight to you. And you dropped it. But it was supposed to be a pick to the house. So if I'm in cover 2 and I'm in front of you, when you throw the out route, I lift my hands up, and your hand, it's like you shouldn't have been able to touch the ball. I was a touchdown away. I don't really Hey, let's go do this. Are you gonna go do? You can't do it live. You can't do it live. You can't do it live. After we, dog. After we, Sean, I'm not showing. Dog, I'm not. After this conversation of doing the game, I don't care about the game. I'm just telling you, nigga, you scored. The difference in the game was your Derrick Henry run up the middle. That was you beat me 16-6. Because you have to know if you're up 10, I have to score a field goal. I have to score twice, so it changes the dynamic. How could I score another field goal if I wanted to at the end of the game? But I gotta score a touchdown. When I threw a pick, like I could I kick the field if you're talking like that, I could I kick the field goal and then we could I make match for match. No, I had to score, then kick the onside kick. And I mean I didn't have the ball. You sound like you didn't have like you this is that's a YouTube play. It's all good. And you're the biggest crier of YouTube. You sat there and waited in the pocket. That's not a YouTube play, Sean. Is it yes or no? Gotta be. What I'm saying is the difference in the whole game is that trash run that Derrick Henry got. Like I'm looking at it right now, it's straight up trash, like straight animation. You ran a draw, they had you straight up behind people, and then you just bust up to the house. It's all good. Then when No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Did that because you couldn't do nothing offensively. That's your only touchdown. It was you don't even play the game like that, Sean. It was garbage. You don't run it like you are a Deacon doing precision offense. You broke up telling you, good game. You won. And that's how you look at it. No, with that play, if you're telling me that I'm playing corner, you do an out route, and I'm breaking it like that, I'm not supposed to have to get to the house. You see my arms go up and everything, I only let one of my arms touch it, and then it hit your hands. That's garbage, bro. Right. And I'm doing it myself. And I'm... Great. Think about outside of that long run you didn't have no yards either. You had that one big long run. Because you had that one big long run. Take 60 yards off of that. I'm just saying, take 60 yards off that garbage. You ain't do nothing. So 3rd and 7. No, I'm not saying this is. No, I'm not saying that it's a cheat or anything like that. I'm saying, yeah, you won, so you feeling good. one-on-one. But that's not animated to you. Yeah, that's animated. That's animated. Ain't nobody in the league but Randy Moss catching a one-handed. I would have respected more if you had two hands on him. That wasn't the case. If you caught a one-hand, straight up one-hand pick on me, one-on-one, and I'm in front of you. Yeah, if I would have got up. So can I ask you this? Can I ask you this? So can I ask you this? You don't think that when you make plays, one-handed catches, it's a one-on-one play, you don't consider that animation? No, yes. I'm asking you a yes or no question. Okay. Well, anybody else? No. Anybody else what I told you in football, you know, the reason why you don't see one-on-one, one-handed hits is because that's like almost impossible to do. You see it on the video game because that's animation. But this is what I don't get. You say Derrick Henry made the case. He's 99 on my 99 overall corner. Straight up a ball. Like how can you explain that to me? Can you please explain that to me? It's me. Now, was that supposed to be a breakup or was that supposed to be a pick to the house? You can't. Are you kidding me? That's the end. That's dog. That's the end of Sean. That's the end. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I'm the dude personally, I jumped a route and I pressed triangle. That means that's when his hands went up, and only one of my hands go up. Nigga, I can't control that. That's the animation in the game. And but you acting like you don't get that. When you press triangle, yes. Was straight up anime? Yes, absolutely. Okay, I mean, you're not gonna look at it like that, but if Luke had did you like that, or somebody do you,
100 yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic.